Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here and welcome to episode 13 of Around the World in 14 Days. Now, yesterday we did pretty good. We managed to win 3 out of 4 of our games. If you did miss it, then I shall pop an annotation, as always, on screen for you guys, so you can just catch up. So, let's get on with episode 13. This episode will be Spain first, then Sweden, and then finally it will be Switzerland. So, hopefully we can do quite well. We've got some much better teams than we did in the previous episode, so it should be quite fun to do. Now, in terms of team management for Spain, I have changed Fernando Torres as our right striker. Hopefully he can score some goals. And then we have David Villa in as our centre attacking mid. Mainly because I think Iniesta is a bit overrated on FIFA. Obviously, real life, phenomenal football player. On FIFA, I don't think he's that amazing. And then right mid we have Jesus Navas. He's incredible. Absolutely incredible. He's just such a good right mid. Absolutely fantastic. So he's in the team. And that's basically it, guys. I'm playing in 4-1-2-1-2 so that I can have the centre attacking mid because I do prefer to play that way. So less rambling and let's play a game of FIFA. Let's see how I do. So our first opponent is this guy who's playing as Chelsea. And Torres gets the ball, and you know what, he's just going to smack it. I was like, damn, Torres, where did that come from? 19th minute goal, 1-0 up, this is absolutely brilliant. But I kind of screw up here, and for some reason decide to pass him the ball, and Ramirez floats an absolutely beautiful finesse shot into the top corner, 42nd minute, that is his equaliser. I was quite stunned at that goal. I cannot take anything away from that. That was brilliant. But he tackles us after we get the shot off. And we get a penalty. So Xabi Alonso is going to step up. Can he do it? Can he knock it into our usual spot? Yes, he can. 69th minute. Lol. I'm so childish. Never mind. But this is a bit of a screw up again on my behalf. I thought I was in a lot more space than I was. But I wasn't. And Ramirez completely punishes me in the 74th minute. But we go on a bit of a run with Pedro here. And we get taken down again just on the inside of the box. It's another penalty. I don't know why it's showing Terry all depressed again, but I find it quite funny. But Xabi Alonso, he steps up to the plate again, and we're going to go to the same spot. Nothing wrong with that spot. It works every time. I don't think I've actually missed a penalty or had one saved. But the game ends there at 3-2, which is great, really pleased with that. I always tend to struggle against Chelsea, I don't know why, but I do, so that result's quite good. I know it wasn't the most exciting of games, but, you know, we got a win, so it's all good. So, the next game is going to be with Sweden. Let's see how we can do. Hopefully, we can win the game. So, we won that game through a couple of penalties, which is fine by me. You know, a win is always a win. So, we ended that 3-2 with Spain, which means we can now progress to the next team, which is Sweden. Now, in terms of team management, I have changed Wilhelmsson to our left attacking mid. Yes, I know he's a winger usually, but he's got 4-star skills and he's great fun to play with, so I've dropped him into the team. He should do fine in left attacking mid anyway. So that's all I've done to the team. The formation I am playing is 4-5-1. It's a great formation, and let's try and win our first game with Sweden. Let's see how we do. So this guy's playing as Switzerland, so I was doing a bit of player scouting, see if there's anyone I could pick up and put in the team. But this is the only goal in the game. It's 73rd minute, absolute beauty with Wilhelmsson. Great goal, but like I said, that was genuinely all that happened all game. It finished 1-0. And it was mighty boring. There really wasn't even any highlights that I could just drop in to make this a little bit longer. But let's carry on and play our next game with Switzerland. So that was a little bit of a boring game. Managed to win it 1-0. Scored in the 73rd minute, and that's pretty much all that happened. I did have a few more chances, but I just wasn't finding the back of the net. So we move on to our final team of this episode, which is going to be Switzerland. Now, I've changed the team around a little bit. I've moved Shaqiri up to centre attacking mid. I know he's a right mid, but I just like actually using him properly. So I find if I put him in centre, I'll actually get the most out of him. So, popped in there. Stockett is our left centre mid, and Berami is our centre mid. And then I've put Emeghara as our right striker. He's absolutely phenomenal. His stats must lie because his shooting, I swear it's so much better than what his stat says. His stat says it's around 70 odd, but it must be in the 80s. It's so good and he's insanely quick. So that's the team that I'm going with. I'm playing in 4-3-1-2. As you guys must know by now, my favourite formation, and I like using it for the final game so I can get a win. So let's find a game and see how we do. So our next opponent is this guy who's playing as Denmark, and it's about the 23rd minute and he's running down the wings, crosses it in and it gets deflected from my player, but Bentner decides to just turn around. I don't know what that little spin was, but he knocks it into the back of the net in the 25th minute. Bit gutting. I really did want to win this game. I thought Switzerland I was going to be able to play quite well with, but as we can see, this guy was he was a really good player. I can't take any credit away from him. A little bit trampy there. It was kind of a long cross and my goalkeeper didn't move, but it was still a little bit trampy. And then this is the third goal that he gets, and he just passed it back to Bentner and absolutely destroys me off the post and in. 59th minute goal. So I was a bit gutted. I lost 3-0, which, you know, is quite rare. I've been doing quite well with this series. But let's carry on and play another game with Switzerland. Hopefully we can get a win this time. For our second game with Switzerland, we are playing a guy who's playing as Cameroon, and I was not looking forward to this. They've got some absolutely superb players, especially Sami Eto'o, who's just such a beast. But we get a corner here, and we get a lovely little header from Giroud, 40th minute, absolutely brilliant. And then I don't really know what he was doing. He kept passing and stopping and just generally playing a little bit weird, but we get a tackle here. He gets the ball back, but Stocker's on a little bit of a mission, and he just takes the player down and finesses it into the bottom corner. Stocker's just absolutely brilliant, he really is. So that's the 65th minute goal, and that is how the game ends. Nothing exciting again, just a couple of goals. But a win is a win, so that is fantastic. We've won all 3 games in this episode. Now, this was the penultimate episode, so the next one is going to be the finale. This has been a fantastic series. Really have enjoyed doing this. It's been great fun, and you guys seem to have enjoyed it as well. So I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I said, the next one is going to be the final. So if you guys have any suggestions on how I could make it maybe a little bit more epic or a little bit more enjoyable, I don't know. I guess I could do a live game for the final game. If I win, obviously I'll just record everything, and if I win, I'll put it into a live match and just put it into a separate episode on itself for the final game. Would that be interesting? Would that be enjoyable? Let me know, give me some suggestions. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I can't believe the amount of response I had to my thank you video for 500 subscribers. And since then I'm on like 635 now, which is just unbelievable. So thank you so much for the support, guys. You're all heroes. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care, guys. Have a fantastic day or evening whenever you're watching this. And goodbye. So that was episode 13 of Around the World in 14 Days. Now on the left hand side we've got 2 latest videos. The top one is the previous episode of this series, and then the bottom left one is the next episode in this series. Now on the right hand side you've got my Twitter link there. I do update it quite regularly, so come and have a little bit of a chat with me, and then drop a follow if you would like. And then the bottom right link is just a page where you can subscribe to see all the latest videos that I put up. Again, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care and goodbye.